Hello there, how are you doing? Are you having fun? Are you being sketchy? Today I have a new video for you and a new format as well. I apologize if the quality is a little bit crappy. I didn't want to go all out for this first test, so I decided to record this with my phone. I have a reflex camera, but right now I don't have a tripod or a good way to hold it up on my tablet without compromising the safety of both devices. So for now, phone recording it is. But well, as you might have guessed already from the title or thumbnail, today's drawing was inspired by Mermay. In case you've never heard of it before, Mermay is a drawing challenge many artists join during May. There are a bunch of different prompt lists out there. If you're interested, just Google it. And you do that for a whole month. Kinda like Inktober, but with mermaids. I'm not doing the whole month because that would be too much for me right now, but I thought it would be the perfect excuse to draw a mermaid again, since I haven't done that in so long. And this way I can also show you my technique for rendering scales, which is quite simple but very effective in my opinion. Hopefully, if you're struggling with that, today's video can act as a sort of tutorial or walkthrough, I guess. So today you're gonna see me making a mermaid version of my character Rina, which is the one I use as my persona too. A few years ago I made a mermaid version of Haruyu, my other OC. So this time I wanted to give the spotlight to Rina because I barely ever draw her. I'm a terrible mom in that sense. But I didn't want to, just give her a tail and that's it. I wanted to think a little bit more about her design, just a tad bit though, because I didn't want to stress too much about something I was doing just for fun. And I thought, if Rina was a fish, what kind of fish would she be? And then it hit me. Neko Rina would be a catfish. Man, I should ditch art and become a comedian. I'm wasting my potential here. So I searched for reference pictures of a catfish and, well, they're not the prettiest fish in the world, to be honest. But it's okay, it's not the worst either. Plus, the magic of art lies in the fact that we can deform reality as we wish. That's why instead of giving her ridiculously long whiskers, I tried translating those shapes through some extra long eyelashes, the weird Anthony on her head, and even those long strands of hair floating around, which, by the way, I might have gotten carried away with them. This was supposed to be a quick doodle and I ended up spending like 6 hours on it or so, because I got so into it that I just couldn't stop refining shapes and adding more detail to the rendering. And when I checked the time, I was like, no way, it's impossible. I didn't spend this much time on this silly drawing. At least I have fun doing this. I have been practicing this new rendering style using watercolor-like brushes, and I think little by little I'm less afraid of mixing colors, and I'm also developing a habit of just painting over mistakes instead of going back and forth fixing layers individually, which I found is quite liberating. I don't know where this path will take me, but I think it's helping me in growing more comfortable with my own art and allowing myself to experiment more without that constant fear that I'm making a mistake. It's funny that sometimes all we need is a change of tools to force our brains to work in different ways and break free from whatever was holding us back artistically. And drawing challenges like Mermay, Inktober, Sketchember are great sources of inspiration for that, especially if you try to focus on the learning aspect of them rather than on pooping daily masterpieces and stressing yourself trying to be better than others. The purpose of drawing challenges is to challenge you to do something you don't usually do, like drawing every day, or using certain tools or colors, or drawing objects or creatures you're not familiar with. And the goal is to enrich yourself through these little challenges, not making a bunch of pretty pictures for your social media. I personally hate it when people share their mermaid or Inktober drawings and they're all perfect and highly detailed masterpieces. I don't want to see that. I want to see your failures too. I want to relate to you. I want to know that you're a human, an imperfect human like myself. I find that's far more inspiring than just seeing perfect, beautiful pictures all the time. No offense to you if you can make that kind of flawless art just naturally, by the way. But well, I can't, and it feels nice to know I'm not alone in this pain-ing, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm on a roll with the puns. Anyway, I hope you'll enjoy watching the rest of the process of this illustration. Do let me know if you like this kind of format better than my usual speed paints, by the way. I guess being able to watch my hand doing every stroke might be helpful, but this way you can't see the layer panel or the brushes I use, so I'm not sure what's best in terms of educational content. Or maybe I should ditch the educational part and just focus on bringing you entertaining stuff. I don't know at this point, so please let me know what you prefer. Oh, and in case it's hard to see, I've posted a simple tutorial on Instagram about the method I use to render the scales, so feel free to check it out if the video gets confusing. It's never too late to make some mermaid art. And as usual, remember that you can find more art resources on my Patreon. If you join now, you'll get access to my sketches, Clip Studio paint brushes, exclusive tutorials, layered files, and much more stuff you can use to improve your art or simply support me so I can bring you more illustrations and videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Keep on drawing and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!